Welcome back to
That's just how
Golden
good my
Vault.
stealth is. I've been here for like 2 seasons.
You've been, since the beginning. He's always been here. What are you talking about? Welcome back to Golden Vault. We've got continuation of our Once Upon a Time in Tennessee heist going on. You know what? Since Jannsik missed, I think you need to give us a really detailed recap, Ravnok.
All right. So last time on Golden Vault, you guys had just arrived in the Bronze Weasel section of the of Jolene's McMansion. At that point, what was it that you did, Shadow? At that point, you wanted to get yourself clocked as poor on purpose. So
Yep.
what did you do?
I cast minor illusions, so my clothes look really wrinkly, and I kind of pulled my pants up so it looked like they're kind of high waters, and I had to borrow them from someone, so I look like a complete loser. So I wouldn't have to go in there.
And so he was immediately like clocked as a poor and kicked out.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to go into the Bronze Weasel. I mean,
I have my reasons.
hopefully they were more productive than our reasons. That's all I'm going to say.
Meanwhile, Nick entered into the kind of like main lounge area and inspected the trophies on the wall, the hunting trophies, and found another moon pendant. I can't remember which one at the time. Probably half moon, I think. Then you kind of chatted around with some people. You discovered that the Bronze Weasel was more than just what was on the door. You discovered it was some sort of secret society. Garth, you did a really good performance roll to fake their handshake.
Memorize the whole thing.
Pidby was hanging out in the vent the whole time, and had been hanging out in the vent in the security office. She got to witness Jolene bawling her eyes out. She got to see the softcore porn that dude was watching. And she got to rifle through all the tables after everybody left, where she got to find some information about a creature that they're being held downstairs. She also went and checked out the valet's office, where she found some more information on the creature. It's leading you guys to believe. That this is some type of dragon that you're not necessarily familiar with.
When you say that we kind of figured out it wasn't like a red, black, or we don't know. Is that one of the things you figured out?
It's leading you to dragon, but none of these people know what kind of dragon it is. And there's your really rich people. There's lots of scholars here. If none of these people know, no one that Jolene knows what this thing is. It's some unknown dragon.
I couldn't remember if we figured that out. Gotcha.
It may not necessarily be a dragon. This is what you guys have gotten so far. Lastly, Felix went out to the barnyard where they were having a little petting zoo, and there was the bubby that liked his coat. Offered him a silver mongoose key in exchange for it. After some agonizing,
was also out there.
Jolene was out there. After some agonizing for a second, you did make the trade. But then the dude was like spinning and excited in his coat, and you used Gregory to knock him over and take it back from him. On your way out, you heard his girlfriend yelling at him about, "All right, let's go on. Let's get up there to that silver mongoose." And so you hightailed it out of there.
And I booked it. That was like deuces.
Lastly, that kind of brought you all back together, and you guys headed out back towards where the towards the main lobby, where you guys could head upstairs towards the silver mongoose.
I forgot all about this part.
And when you entered the main area, it was completely empty, and you were attacked by the sniper Verdant. You guys took care of her pretty well. You did take a pretty fair amount of damage, but you took care of her pretty quickly. She exploded into loot. It was pretty cool. And then that's kind of where we ended.
Jannsik, he decided that we're playing Diablo now, so all of the bad guys are going to explode into loot. He said,
Yeah.
he wants to just start throwing shit at us. So
I was thinking it was more like Metal Gear Solid 3, like how all the bosses explode at the end.
Oh,
but it can be Diablo, whatever.
I like Diablo.
Oh, I ruined it. I'm sorry.
I want it to be Diablo.
Anyway,
no, Diablo's the dragon in the basement.
Ooh, I'm okay with that.
So that brings us to where we are this week. And as we do, we are going to start out with a flashback.
Ooh, pretty.
We're going to go all the way back to the hills of eastern Tennessee when Dolly was growing up. She's just a little girl. She's out running through the fields, collecting wildflowers like she does. This is the same place that she met my man in one of our previous flashbacks. But this time, it's a little bit different. This time, there's a cute little redheaded girl. She's kind of got dirt on her face. She's not wearing any shoes. She's coming running up. She's like, hey, those sure are pretty flowers. Where'd you find that color? And Dolly says, ain't telling, this is mine. And she starts running off, and they're like giggling and running around. And, you know, there's kind of like this cute montage of them playing for the rest of the day. They kind of got a little antagonistic relationship, but they're having a great time. And there's just this cute little montage as the sun's going down. You know, you see it coming down lower in the sky, and they're just laughing and smiling and having a great time. And they're just smiling and smiling and smiling. And then that kind of cuts to today, where gosh, sorry, hold on.
I don't really want to leave this scene. It's so pretty.
And that takes us to today, where we're in Dolly's office. She's sitting there reading, and she's still got a little smile on her face. She's got a little smirk. She's still reading that the Emmeline's Enchantment book. She's almost done with it. She's got a little smile on her face, and she shuts it. And immediately the frown comes back. She looks over at her little scrying orb, and she sees Shadow leaving the area from where the Bronze Weasel area is. And she peeps in. What's up, Shadow? Why are you headed back that way?
You know I'm headed back that way. I don't want to run into some people that I don't want to run into.
Right. Okay.
Connections might be made.
So when you head back down this way, those displacer beasts are still there. And one's still patrolling on the ceiling, one's on the ground. I'm going to need you to, we'll go ahead and assume you're already hidden. Roll me for your stealth so I can see if they see you.
It's going to be so great if the reason the displacer beasts are gone is because Shadow murdered both of them.
They're chasing me around the. They're chasing me around the McMahon mansion. Alright. So.
Scooby-Doo style. So you go in a door and they follow, and then you come out of a different door, and then they come out of a different door, and you're just doing that.
Nice.
23.
Okay. Tell me about what it looks like when you're going down this hall. Remember, one's on the ceiling, one's on the floor. It's kind of difficult to get around them, so when you get close, you got to be super quiet. Tell me what that looks like.
I'm pretty thrilled that those people were such idiots and didn't recognize the finery of the cloth in my clothing enough to notice I should be there anyway. What morons. And I'm just kind of dancing down, and I'm just kind of weaving in between the tentacles and kind of roll underneath and kind of duck the tail. Just kind of keep walking the whole time. Just like I'm doing a little dance around it. And I'm gonna.
As you pass by one of them, the most you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Stop going.
Oh, I was going to say, as you pass by the one on the floor, like you're going by, the most you get out of either one of them is just like a little. just a little sniff. That's the most you get out of either one, and that doesn't even. It just goes back to patrolling. So you
I'll
get
just
back out in this
continue
main
to
room.
saunter down the hallway. Yes.
So you head
And
back
I
out
know
to this main. Oh, so sorry. Go ahead.
I saw a tap room out there when I was there earlier. So I'm gonna go over there and sit down and have a lovely drink.
Oops. So, this map is gigantic. I meant to cut it up and make smaller ones, but oh well.
Here we go.
I didn't do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
everybody's dying. Sorry.
It's the
Yeah.
map.
You
It's
head
the
back out
map,
into this
man.
room. So you head back out into this room. It's the large open room where there was like the spa, the observatory in the middle, and in here you see everybody's kind of headed outside, and you can see as the doors are open, it's pouring the snow outside. It's just like coming down hard. It's coming down so hard, it's like you can see it collecting as you look outside as the doors open. But everybody's headed outside. They're all we're going to. And but just everybody's pouring outside. So you said you wanted to do what?
I'm gonna go to the tap room here.
Okay. So
Is that the room with all the barrels?
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in here in the tap room, and what are you gonna do while you're in here?
I figure I'll search around and see if I can find anything interesting, and if not, I'm sure there must be some pretty nice alcohol stashed in here somewhere, which I'm going to sample a few of.
Give me an investigation roll. See what you find.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, looks like some Miller Lite.
I was gonna say there is alcohol in here. Something that did stand out to you is that one of the barrels is painted with this like sparkly purple. That's really every other barrel looks exactly the same, but there is one barrel that's like sparkly purple colored.
Oh, that's cool. Let's try that one.
As you get close to it, when you get to the front, you see that it's named Velveeta's Special Brew, and it is brewed. It says brewed right here in Baldur's Gate at the Rusty Spur.
Oh, I gotta try this.
All right.
There's so many bad things that could happen.
So go ahead. You can. You have some cups around. There's some like stuff. Everybody's welcome to come in here. So there's like a little bar with cups. You grab one and you get a drink. You get a drink, and when you do, it immediately you need to do a charisma saving throw of 15.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's not great for you.
charisma. I'm thinking that.
Damn,
You can choose to fail this. You can choose to
nearby.
fail this, by the way.
I might not have a choice whether to choose to or not.
Have a choice. Oh!
So close. So close.
Wow.
When you drink this down, you feel yourself suddenly become like 7 feet tall, and you're wearing a gorgeous like sequiny purple dress, and suddenly you look at yourself and you're like, holy shit, I'm Velveeta.
Oh,
And you look
no.
exactly like Velveeta Delight.
Rats and all, or
Well, no, you look like Velveeta Delight. You've got that illusion going on like she does
Hang
as
on.
well.
yeah.
I have literally the
Okay.
perfect reference. The perfect reference for this. Where is Golden Vault? Literally one of my favorite outfits from Drag Race, and it's literally this.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yes, this is it. This is what she's wearing.
I'm gonna move
Yeah.
this over
Yeah.
here just so everybody
I'm
can
so
see the
jealous.
reference that you made.
I'm so jealous.
But yeah, you are suddenly Velveeta Delight. What do you want to do with your newfound power?
Wow, I don't know. This is awesome. So I'm gonna go. I think I'll go drink some more. This is interesting. This is too interesting for me. I'm going. I think I'll see if I can drink a lot more and not be as intoxicated since I'm bigger now.
Okay. So you're wanting to drink other things other than the her special brew?
Yeah.
I'm not sure the illusion's gonna help you, but I'm here to find out if it does.
Give me
I'd love
in
to
the
hear.
background.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, and it's going to be high because I'm going to say you're probably going to spend all the time until they come back out here just in here drinking.
Pretty
So
much.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
It's going to be kinda high.
god.
I mean, I kind of hope he passes out drunk
Ah!
because
Oh,
otherwise, that means he was just in this room and let us have that fight without helping.
yeah. So you do pass out drunk. I'm going to say you pass out like right over here in this corner.
Okay.
Wow.
We're going to flash forward maybe, I don't know, it's probably about an hour to where
We're gonna
you
step away.
guys,
My dog's going ballistic. I'll be right back.
I believe Felix, you got the hitting blow in, it looks like. Oh,
Yeah, it was shatter.
You got
Fucking exploded the bitch.
yeah, you shattered her right here at the door. And so
Yeah.
that's what finally wakes Shadow up.
Oh shit, he
Bill.
was in the same room. I forgot.
Shadow's about to walk up covered in blood, be like, what the fuck?
He still looks like Velveeta.
Yeah,
Oh, does he?
Still does look like Velveeta.
This changes things.
So
Felix has
Shadow
no
kind of
remorse for this bitch. Felix is like, wow, you look so much better. I love that color on you.
so Shadow. I'm going to say, so the way that they ended the fight last time was that Felix cast Shatter on her. And so that's like a thunder damage. And I'm going to say that that's what finally woke you up. And so you're going to kind of just like stumble out like, what the hell's going on out here? But you still look
You
like
also
Velveeta.
may or may not be covered in blood from the shattered woman.
Great.
Yeah.
She did explode.
I was kind of,
now she
I was
exploded
kind
in
of off in a
fireworks.
corner, so I think I was protected. I was off in a corner there. We don't want to get this lovely dress on, would we?
Do you? So there, the rest of your group is just right around the corner. Do you walk around and try to join them?
Yeah, I'll go walk around and say hey, and be
What do you
prepared.
guys say?
Hey, what the fuck you doing here?
Ah, Miss
Oh my
Velveeta.
God.
I didn't
Velveeta.
think you went for these types of establishments.
Wow, that color looks so great on you. Anybody could pull that off.
I mean, I feel like
Hidby-
Felix is being sarcastic, but it don't look bad.
Hidby is the only one who saw the Velveeta rat, right?
Yeah, in the cage.
I
Yeah,
think so,
in
yeah.
the cage.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Pidby's gonna go. Can't be part of the rat race when you're one of the rats who knows you're in a cage.
Okay, I'm gonna
so
be real with you
confused.
guys. That's so cryptic. I didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah, I don't.
don't.
I mean, do we know that she's a rat? Did we all figure that out at least?
No, I
Even
don't
if you win
think,
the rat race, you
I
still
don't
remain
think
a
we
rat.
actually got that. We failed that perception. Nick left her
Right.
250 gold, though, or he thinks.
I think Felix was the only one that
Me
noticed
and-
it because I was on stage and
Me and
fighting her.
Didby. Me and
Okay.
Didby noticed. Both of us.
Yeah, a rat race. That's. I was thinking the same thing, Pibby.
I have to step away for a moment. I'm sorry.
Unacceptable. Can't believe you do this to us. Oh my god.
That's okay, Velveeta. We didn't really come here to see you anyways.
Felix, after a second, after a little bit of sitting there talking for a minute, you kind of like, wait a minute. This is an illusion. This isn't Velveeta.
He can
So
he
you're able
clocked
to
her.
pick out. You still don't necessarily know it's Shadow yet, but you know this is an illusion now.
Yeah. Let me, as Chris said, let me clock that to you.
But you also don't. You don't have to tell anybody else about that.
I'm gonna keep it to myself.
How is Felix right now? Like, didn't he get hurt in the last thing pretty badly?
Let me have a quick look. I'm just at half, but I can heal myself.
Okay.
I'll tell you
I
guys
can't
what,
really tell. I just didn't know, like, I didn't know how badly you were, like, after, because I know you had to hide behind that, armor for a little while.
Yeah, I hid behind the armor, so I couldn't get hit the first time, and then I did get hit once at the start. Hid behind the armor, ran around the corner, blasted the bitch, and then come back out and was like, yo, what's up? I've got some cool shit.
Say you guys have time for a short rest if you'd like to do that instead of healing.
Yeah, that'd probably actually
Sure.
be good. And Nick's gonna take the time to also cast Mage Armor, and I'm also gonna recover a 3rd level spell slot.
Oh,
Alright,
21 hit points on the short rest. Let's go.
Ooh, good job.
Why didn't mine
Back
roll?
full.
Where would you like to head next?
I mean, is the room still empty? Like, was it an illusionary set that we've walked into with the sniper, or is it just completely empty now because everyone's outside?
No. Everybody is outside tubing. It's pouring the snow. They're having a great time out there.
Have we checked out the room with, like, the, that's behind the, like, the checkered floor?
I don't think we have yet.
It's got
no, you have
instruments
not.
and stuff. Let's go there. Like, we just haven't been there yet.
Okay. You don't got to move a character in there or anything. If you'd like to take a look around when you enter in, it's a this is a bathroom. So I'm sorry. Oh,
I don't
Notice anything?
Sorry, it's Janzik's mic. Yeah.
Yeah, just mute them. Just
I
mute
did.
them.
I did. You shouldn't be coming.
all right.
So
Oh, I was like, I couldn't hear anything. So.
So when you go in here, this is just a restroom, like a bathroom. When you go in here, there is a large bath in the middle, and it's kind of got those like blinds set up around it. There is like a dresser with some fresh towels. There's a huge pile of like dirty towels over in the corner. There's also like a toilet behind those screens as well. There's like some sinks. It's got running water. Would you like to take a look around at anything specific?
The room with the checkered floor?
Yes.
It's a bathroom.
Yes, this one here.
Hang on. I can't see where you're pinging. No. I meant down, like at the bottom right corner of the map.
That's the dance floor room. Where
I was gonna say, why are there so many tables in the bathroom? What are they doing in there?
Yeah, like I wanted to go through that area to the room in the bottom corner because I don't think we've been there yet.
I wasn't even looking at. I was looking at the one at the top as well. I was like, yeah, the one with the bathtub in it. Like, duh.
Yeah, I was down at the bottom.
So you're talking about the main bottom room, like where the musical instruments are?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So in there, there's a lot of musical instruments here. There's a grand piano. There's two guitars. There's a drum, a harp, and then there's also like some. There's like an upright piano, and there's like a set of bells. And along the back wall, there are two really nice portraits that kind of stand out to you. They kind of grab your attention.
I definitely want to check those out.
Mm-hmm. So one of them, when you come up to it, it's got this stream. It's like a really nice woodland setting, and there's like this river flowing, and in the middle of the river there are these like different islands in it, and below it it says that is what we are.
That is what we are, is what it says.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the other picture?
The other picture is a really like impressionist looking painting. It's very kind of obscure. It almost looks like a man speaking on the telephone, like in a phone booth in heavy fog.
Me in the shower.
Below it, it says, if you love me, you would be here with me. And so these paintings are like, kind of like, they're giving off like this magical aura to you. They're kind of attracting your attention. They want something from you.
Hang on. Let me think. God. Can I like touch one, like physically, and just see if it like what happens?
Yeah.
The phone booth one particularly. I kind of want to just carefully touch it. And can I cast Arcana on it, like an Arcana check?
So the Arcana check, you can kind of see this is a type of magic. It's going to want it's almost like a riddle. It's asking you something. It wants you to answer the riddle. It wants to hear something. It wants to hear some words. It wants to hear the magic words. And so when you touch this one, the man on the phone, he kind of stumbles and falls out of the phone booth onto the floor, and he kind of crawls to get back up in and gets back on the phone.
I'm gonna call out to Garth. Garth, come look at these. You know any sad country songs they remind you of?
Hey, I know all sorts of sad country songs. I'll be right there. I will head into the room.
I'm gonna point at the phone booth one, and I'm like, this one's a magic word. I can feel it. It's giving vibes. Don't know what those magic words are. Maybe something to do with the instruments in this room.
Can I take a look around? See if anything.
Yeah. So what would you like to look at in particular?
Well, were there instruments in the room? She said there were instruments.
Yes. Yeah. So there's the grand piano, there's the upright piano, there's like a drum, there's the 2 guitars, there's a harp.
I'll look around at those. I'll start with the guitars just because it's, my instrument of choice.
The guitars, one of them is perfectly tuned. The other one is perfectly tuned poorly. Does that make sense what I mean? It's not just badly tuned. It is perfectly tuned to the wrong key.
All right. And then back at the painting, it's a man in a phone booth, right?
And the man in the phone booth, and it's kind of like really foggy. You can barely see him, and whenever you touch it, he falls out of the phone booth and kind of like stumbles and kind of grabs to get back up. And underneath it says, "If you love me, you would be here with me."
Right. Okay. That does sound like a country song.
And then the other one was rivers flowing, and in the middle there were like these little islands, and below it says, "That is what we are."
Oh, Nick says out loud, he's gonna say "ships in the night."
Nothing happens. You should listen to Bubbles.
Islands in the stream, that is what we are.
Oh my god.
In between, something about love.
Sail away with me.
To a place where we
Can
will
Garth
have
pretend he knows that song if he can get
I'm
a
gonna say
history check?
I'm just gonna say Pibby just flies up behind y'all and just like starts singing it. Knows every word.
Is that allowed? Does that count as
Yeah.
a
You know what? I think it probably does. There's probably somebody in like somebody with a motivational poster with like Dolly Parton lyrics on it.
To be fair, I feel like when I called out to Garth, everybody probably would have come like into this room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, do they? Do the rest of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Felix
so-
had music and instruments.
When
He's in.
Pibby comes in singing the words, the painting sparkles and then it opens, and behind it there is a little alcove in the wall, and there is a small bag, and a waxing crescent moon pendant.
Garth, move! Before like Nick just launches him out of the way. Actually, I think this is the first time. I think this is the first time Felix is actually going to do something nice. He's going to use Gregory to pull you out of the way of Nick as soon as they recognize the present.
I was actually gonna let Pibby, if Pibby wants to snatch it, because Pibby did open the picture. If they want to pick up the bag,
but the moon? There's no way.
okay. But Nick will absolutely make cow eyes at Pibby until he gets the pendant. He will look so sad, like the whole time.
Yeah. So Pibby is gonna like hand it back to Nick, like put their hands in like Nick's hands in between their hands and go, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. And just like walk away.
Ooh.
Yeah, like you see Nick put his hand like kind of to his chest after you let go, and he just kind of goes, "This creature is wise."
That's one word that was used to describe it.
You say so.
What's in the bag, Pibby? Was that all that was in the bag? Was the crescent, or was there anything else?
1,500 gold is what's in the back.
Wow.
Okay.
He just gave you more gold than I gave you for taking down an arch lich.
Yeah, you stingy fuck.
So Pibby's gonna like split that between us and just go, wealth is a responsibility and the sharing of it a way of life. Pibby has no need for money. Pibby has
Aww.
Okay,
Oh my God.
I've gotta know, how do you get these so fast? Do you just like have an entire how do you do them so fast?
I keep Google open and I keep quotes about, and then I just change the last thing. So this one is quotes about sharing wealth, and the other one I had was quotes about knowing lyrics, but that's what came up. So it was like,
So
Gotcha.
I'm assuming we all get another. What is it? 250. It's 1,500 divided by 5. So 300. 250.
300.
300.
300.
Okay, I can't math, so thank you. Okay.
Do you want to check out anything else here?
Well, there's
let's see,
still
Pibby
the
and Felix.
other. There's still the
Pibby
other
and Felix,
photo
we
as
hadn't
well.
really heard from you guys. Do you want to do anything particular in this room? Check anything out?
I think we found what we needed.
Yeah, I'm good. I've got my vial.
If you'd like me to describe that one puzzle again real quick, Nick, and you can like think about it maybe, you can come back.
Oh, I don't know it, so we're not gonna waste time.
Okay.
There's no way in hell I'm gonna get that. Can I at least can I snoop around the piano real quick? Like, can I open its lid and just like investigate the piano?
Yeah. So there's two pianos in here. There's an upright and a grand.
I want to check out the grand. The grand. I want to open up the grand. Yeah.
So inside the grand, give me an investigation roll.
Okie doke.
It's the grand piano from Bruce Mansion in Mario 64.
Oh,
No, it is!
Ooh.
Well, when you open this up, there is an atrocious smell.
Mimic!
You right in the face. There is there's a dead rat laying across like five of the strings right inside there, like right in front of where you pull up. And it's like the really high pitched strings, so they haven't noticed yet.
Oh, I'm just gonna gag and like stumble away. You just hear.
What is up with the rats this heist?
Don't eat it now.
I love rats.
No.
I did want to say before we leave, it's killing Garth, so he's going to take the bad guitar and tune it.
Okay.
He can't stand it.
When you do you play a couple chords?
Yeah, I gotta make sure it's tuned.
Okay.
So I wanna.
When you play after you tune this and you play a few chords, this right here, this large like set of bells, moves out of the way, and behind it is a safe, and it's locked.
Well, shit.
Can I try to? I mean, if nobody, well, Shadow, you seem to be savvy with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can probably deal with that.
You want to try?
Yep.
I have at it, sir.
Oh.
Well, let's try picking it.
All right. You get sleight of hand with advantage.
I can also cast guidance on him. I can pat him on the back and be like, "You've got this."
Do it.
So.
That's okay. Doesn't need the guidance. It succeeds. You are able to crack open the lock on this, and when you open it up, you see this is. First of all, it's absolutely filled with this weird green paper you've never seen, and it's got like pictures of old dudes on the front.
They look little portraits.
Give anyone who wants to can do an intelligence roll to maybe figure out that this is money.
I can try. I will try.
I'll take it.
I failed my own.
I really hope it be passes. Okay.
Oh, I rolled in the wrong place. I failed my own intelligence roll because I didn't get what you were trying to say.
13 for straight intelligence.
Oh, we got a
17. Garth is smarter than Wolfkins.
I was gonna say Garth figured it out. Wolfkins did not.
It was like green paper. What are you talking about?
Garth, you know money anywhere. You know money when you see it. This right here is money.
Hey,
you don't know what kind of money. You don't know who those dudes on the front are. You don't know what those words are.
No, I know this kind of money. This is the kind of money you stick in the. Never mind. But this is the kind of money you need.
Nick's gonna point at the little. He's gonna point at the little face, like on that money, and he's gonna dig in his purse, his little gold purse that Dolly gave him, and he's gonna pull out the little copper single item that he has at the bag that has a picture of a man with a beard on it, and he's like, "It looks just like this."
Who is this guy?
The man with the beard.
Oh, that's a name.
Also
I don't know, but it's in Dolly's purse.
Also inside here.
You know what? He looks like Jesus. Just saying.
Sorry. Also inside here, you find 2 diamonds, worth 1,000 gold each.
Ooh.
Okay, slide those in my pocket.
And you find 2 emeralds, worth 500 each. And you'll find 2 rubies, worth 500 each. I don't know if those are the real prices, so don't call me out in the comments, or do call me out in the comments.
Do you know how much a ruby costs? Put it in the comments.
I think they just cost. I think they cost whatever you assign the value to them.
In game,
there's a value in the new DMG.
Really?
I don't know the prices of them in game, but I absolutely know the prices of whatever gemstone you want to tell me IRL, because I ran a crystal shop.
All right. So, would you guys like to take any of that green paper with you? You know it's money. You don't know what you can do with it.
Yeah.
In Dolly's handbag, it's a bag of holding.
Yeah, dump it all in
So
there.
you're gonna like,
Yeah.
are you gonna take all of it?
All of it.
Fuck
all
yeah,
of
why
it.
would we leave it? We're
Grab
gonna
the
make it
you-
rain.
whole fucking lot.
You find inside $120,000 of U.S. currency.
What's the translation?
Holy shit! That's like $250,000 Australian. I feel like he's getting lit tonight.
You find 300,000 Australian.
I can buy Macca's with that.
And you also find €500,000.
Woo.
Whoa.
So, I don't know about you guys, but I just got $1 million.
Maybe,
What's
Dolly,
the,
maybe when we get back, Dolly can tell us what this is. Maybe she can exchange it for us.
Yeah, I wonder what the exchange rate is.
Dolly's
Probably-
just like, don't worry about
Yeah.
that. She just takes it all.
I only needed the golden crown.
It's her
Don't you worry about
finder's
none of that now.
fee.
Hey, anybody got plane shift? I think we need to get off of this place and go to another place where they take this stuff.
We'll go down to the conversion office.
It's killing me that there's one portrait in here we cannot figure out. It is killing me.
What was the other one, sorry?
One portrait. What's the one
So-
portrait?
There's a dude in a it's really abstract, so all you see is fog, and in the middle is like he's in a phone booth and he's on the phone, and it's really blurry. You barely see the bottom of him because it's like really foggy. And if you touch the portrait, he falls out and kind of stumbles to get back in and picks back up the phone. And below it says, "If you loved me, you would be here with me."
I'm gonna just literally hazard a blind guess. This is not Whiskey Lullaby, is it?
No.
Okay.
Wait a
But
minute.
if you want to keep
Is it
thinking about it, you can.
is it a
It's no
country
problem to
song?
come back.
This is
What is
not
it?
my genre. I don't
hold on,
know
hold
these
on.
genres.
What'd you say?
Is this Evanescence?
I literally just thought of that as well.
It might be.
Is it Call Me When You're Sober?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes, it is. But you've got to tell me the lyrics.
Oh my god. Is it just the chorus? Is it just the chorus?
You got to try to tell me the lyrics that are around the words. She says, the right below it, it says, "If you love me, you would be here with me."
I can hear it now.
God.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
It's
was
hard to
just
hear
listening
lyrics
to the
when they're
song the
just
other day.
spoken.
You can look it up.
Be here with me. Don't fight me. Catch
find
up,
me.
please. It may not be on mine. Something like
There
that.
you go. When that happens, when Felix sings like that, the painting flashes and it opens up, and behind there is another bag, and a very large scepter, almost like it's gaudy and
Round
awful
of
looking.
applause for Felix because that was killing me, and I'm so happy someone got it.
The scepter is made of beer cans. And
That's mine.
on the end of it,
Dibs.
has like this. It has this huge crown made of beer cans,
Oh, dibs.
and you can drink out of it.
Oh shit! I need that. Please tell me they Baldur's Light cans.
It's worth 2,500 gold.
I ain't selling
And
this
then
shit.
and then in the bag you find 2,000 gold.
Wait. Did you just say the beer helmet was worth 2,500 gold, or did I miss something?
The staff? Yeah.
You've seen the process. You've seen the process of my economy I've set up. I'm throwing shit at y'all so you can get shit.
Hey, seriously,
I'm doing this
nobody.
on purpose. I like the idea of you all just getting a bunch of shit you don't need.
If nobody wants that,
I love loot.
I definitely wouldn't mind having that fancy helmet there.
About this time, you start hearing everybody from outside start coming back in. The blizzard's getting pretty wild outside, so everybody's kind of starting moving back in, and it's time. They're starting to get it's starting to get kind of loud again back outside out front in the main room. What would y'all like to do?
Oh, we need to close this shit up first. Put
anybody-
the things back on the walls.
Yeah, close all those portraits.
Yeah.
Gregory's already closed it too.
And give me that beer
does
hat.
anybody- Felix, you also have 2,000.
It's a scepter. It's a scepter. You're like a king with it.
Oh. Good
And
enough.
it's made of beer cans, and you can drink out of it.
Oh, I want that. I want that so bad.
I think it's safe to say, like, you can probably beg Felix for it.
I can't imagine Felix has a use for this.
So just a quick rundown. If you would like to finish exploring down here, the only room you have not been to is that bathroom.
Why the hell not?
Other than that, the silver mongoose is up the stairs. It's up to you guys.
I would like to explore the bathroom because I am always going to get, like, if you give me a puzzle or even a potential puzzle or even something interesting, I'm going to go stick my nose in it.
Sticking your nose in something in the bathroom? I wouldn't recommend that.
So did you know that it was the Evanescence song? Did you figure it out, or did you Google it?
So I could hear it in my head.
If you Googled it.
I did Google it. But
Okay.
I was this close. I was about to get it because I was like, oh wait, I know this song. So I just Googled the lyrics.
So
These puzzles are Ravnok's favorite songs.
I figured it out once because I thought it was country, so my first thought was Coyote Ugly. That was my first thought. But then as soon as Crow was like, wait, are they country? As soon as it was like, wait, it's not country, and then I clicked it, I was like, oh yeah, I've sang this song before on stage.
Yeah, I like that
song. I should know these lyrics.
Yeah,
so these puzzles, when you see them around, are Ravnok's favorite songs. So if you want, ask about art you see around.
Oh, there's more stuff.
And I might make up a puzzle on the spot.
What song is this?
Right.
Hey, Ravnok, what art piece is this? There's not an art piece there. There is now.
All right. So this bathroom.
Everybody, let's all. Y'all want to go to the bathroom as a group? I mean, I see the ladies do it all the time. It looks like fun. I gotta take a leak, so I figured you want to head up. We can chat.
Some privacy from the oncoming crowds.
Yeah, we should do it before they get in there.
So when you guys come out of the dance room, you see the crowds are coming in, and the first thing you hear is, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Quick.
I really need to get in there and take a shit. And they're all, talking and whatever. So you guys gotta run.
And then Nick's gonna lock the door if possible behind him.
Okay. All right, so you guys get in there. Like I said earlier, there is the bathtub. There's a sink. There's a mirror you can look at. There's a big old pile of dirty towels. There is a dresser with lots of clean towels, things like that. There is some art in here, if you're interested in that. There is like a privy, and it also smells surprisingly good in here.
Out of curiosity, do you use the word privy in your everyday life? Because that surprises me.
I do not.
Okay.
I do not. This is called a privy. This in particular is called a privy.
I like to imagine that in the world of Baldur's Gate, or even this little mutated world of Baldur's Gate meets Appalachia, Dolly Parton. with prestidigitation, I like to think they enchant their toilets to just disappear waste.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
But also, can I check out the bathtub? And is there water in the bathtub already?
There is water in the bathtub, but it's like crystal clear. It's not dirty. No one's been
Nick's gonna look at other people and be like, why do they just have a bathtub in the middle of a public? It's not even like a hot spring, like, public bath. It's just a single bathtub.
Who's gonna take a bath at this party too? Why is it full of water?
You can pull the plug.
Gregory's
or you can make it overflow. Or you can turn on the water and make it overflow.
Hell yeah, that's what I want to
do. Hang on, I have a weird idea. I have a strange idea. Can I have a look at the ceiling to see if there's anything like from the top floor coming down over the bathtub with the water? Is there like a chandelier or something over there?
Not really. There's there are some like I guess you call them chandeliers. There's some light fixtures hanging from the ceiling, but nothing directly over the bathtub. No.
Are they worth anything? Hey Nick, how big is that bag of holding?
Tell me there's some crystals hanging on them.
Oh, crystals there.
Pretty much, this place is nice. Pretty much everything. I called it a McMansion. It's not a McMansion. This place is nice.
Actually, a mansion.
So it's an actual mansion. So yes, it's worth something. Can you? You're gonna have to try to work to get it down.
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna fill the bathtub with water, and then I'm going to kind of play around with all of my rings. I'm going to turn one ring, which is a ring of water walking, and I'm going to cast water walking. What's the spell? Water walk on it on myself, and just stand on the water in the tub and just start picking pieces off of the chandeliers that I can reach.
Okay.
And I'm just like tossing them down to Nick into the bag.
What kind of tools do you have? What kind of tools do you have? Please tell me you've got good tools.
I don't think I have any tools. I'm a bard.
Yank it off the glass pieces that aren't worth anything. Just yank it off.
You got a crowbar?
I have an immovable... Okay. Can I finagle the fuck out of this? I have an immovable rod. Can I hold on to it at one end so that it's like barely holding on with the tension, and then just click the immovable rod to push it off out of the way?
I also have slippers of spider climb, so I could literally just walk up there and like help him.
I was gonna say throw Phoebe up there.
Fuck this bitch, we're ransacking the place.
I was gonna say, if you've got a crowbar...
I want the copper wiring out of her walls.
I was gonna say, if you've got a crowbar, you can go and you can pop those right off the ceiling from where they're connected, and you can just take the whole thing.
No.
Can we use a dagger?
I got a rapier and a dagger.
Someone's got a crowbar.
Hey, Shadow, you got a crowbar?
Shadow's not in there with you. Shadow waited outside.
Oh,
She's
shit.
like freaks.
What? Shadow
all
don't
right,
want to go to the bathroom with us?
In that case,
Hang
what
on,
I'm going to need,
Good for the potty.
what I'm going to need is a sleight of hand from Felix, and I'll say that either one of Nick or Pidby will give you the help action. So let me see what you get on that sleight of hand, and you get advantage.
I'm gonna cast Bardic on myself for this because I want it. 20. I'm still casting Bardic. I don't care. 1d8.
Well, I was going to do this on like the higher you get, the more you get.
28.
Hey, well, that's nice. So the way I was, the higher you get, the more you get. You were going to necessarily get something no matter what, even no matter how. If you
Don't
did
you
low,
also
too.
get guidance from Nick because he's helping?
Do I?
Is that advantage? That was the
Advantage.
advantage. Never mind. Sorry.
You could be guiding him, though.
I can say you can give him guidance if you want. I kind of like
Roll
the
a
idea of this maybe going
D4.
over 30. You can get a D4,
Okay,
do
come
it.
on.
Let's see what happens.
Come on. Come on.
Just need a 2, right? Oh, yeah.
30!
31.
Or no, 31! Okay.
Just
So-
fucking off the whole chandelier.
You ransacked this place, you guys.
Hell yeah.
Between the three of you, I feel like Garth's just sitting there like smoking a cigarette, impressed,
Yeah.
while you three just ransack this bathroom. Tell me about it. What's it look like while you get all 6 of the chandeliers?
I want to think we're the most efficient. Like Nick is like giving him. Nick read a lot, like a manual on electricity and like bolts before this, and he's like, "Yeah, get that, and here's that, go right there." And Gregory is helping like pass tools or shit between like.
Pidby's like, why not? Starts helping and like starts undoing stuff.
Pidby is very small and very used to being able to pick very small things like screws on a vent. So Pidby's probably taken all of the like really nice like bronze like sink attachments.
I feel like Pibby finds like a little fixture or something, like bots it and bends it and says something about gold. Something about friendship and gold.
All of it's going in a bag of holding.
All I must say is, when it comes to Felix, you can take the boy out of Waterdeep, but you can't take the Waterdeep out of the boy.
Okay.
So you guys, here's what you ended up with. You guys are cracking me up. Outside, you're hearing these knock pounding on the door. Hurry up, we gotta go.
Just a fucking minute.
Hurry up, my girl's gotta go. She's getting pissed off. Hurry.
Find a plant somewhere.
You guys are able to get 6 of the light fixtures. They're all made of bronze. They are worth $250 each. You were able to get just an assortment of like little fixtures and stuff that were like on the wall, like little decorative things. You're just able to get like a huge assortment of them. Just call it one item assortment of thingies, and it's going to be worth 500 gold. And lastly, the best part you found, there was a piece of you noticed when you were ransacking the place that the mirror was really nice. When I say really nice, I mean like it reflected almost perfectly, meaning this shit's got platinum in it. So you cracked that bad boy open and you got yourself 100 platinum.
Which is how much you get for defeating an Archlich.
We got 500. What was the 500 gold thingy?
And I go back to
what was the 500 gold thing? You said we got 1,500 from the light.
The whole
that was just like assorted little things you found around.
Assorted.
Just little fixtures and stuff you guys found around.
Assorted thingies.
Okay. And all I'm gonna say is 100 platinum for all of this, and you said that was how much you gave for the Lich fight, and I go back to my original statement of you stingy bastard.
Well, it's funny because I gave you the 100 platinum after I made you find it after the fight.
I did pocket like 60 of it and give everyone else 10. So
yeah. Well,
so I know we just ransacked this place, but tell me about the paintings, Rabnot.
Okay. There are 3 paintings.
This is your fault.
We just want to take them.
That's okay. There are 3 paintings. Only 2 of them. Only 2 of them are kind of giving you that call out. The other one's just kind of normal. Yeah.
Tell us about the normal one first.
The normal one is a sad clown and an iron lung.
Oh, God.
I got it.
I'm gonna turn that one away. Like, I'm gonna turn it around.
Turn it around like it's a closed sign.
That one makes me uncomfortable, guys. I'm just gonna.
That one's looking right at the privy. So like when you're in there, like you're trying to do your business, it's staring at you.
Oh God.
I love this. I'm enjoying this so much.
I've actually lost count with how much gold worth shit.
I have no idea. I'm hoping someone's writing it down.
Good.
Like, all I'm saying is we're gonna be sorted, but like Pidby has been in every heist so far. Like, Pidby is minted.
Yep.
Pidby wasn't in the second one.
Oh, you weren't? I thought you were in the second one.
I was.
There
but Pidby
is.
Wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
There is a the picture is a cage, and inside the cage is open, and a rat's coming out, and it's doing its nails as it's coming out.
Rat on my rage.
I was gonna say,
just a rat in a cage.
I was gonna say, does the rat look mad?
Below it says, because I want it all.
Ooh. Oh, Material Girl? No? Damn.
That's a good get. I can see you liking that song, though.
I do like that song. So
that's the next
rat
that's the
coming
next
out of the cage doing its nails, saying, I'm doing, because I want it all.
because I want.
Oh my god!
Other one.
Coming out of the cave because I've been doing just fine. Gotta come out because I want it
There we
all.
go.
Nothing at all.
It pops open. This one I thought was going to be easier, so it's only got 250 gold inside.
Aw, I'll take it.
I'm just gonna add it into the group like amount we brought for ransacking.
Also, I like that I'm just like, 250 gold. I just forgot like how many. We just look at like all the chandeliers, all the light fixtures. I'm like, 250. That's it.
We're getting bougie. We're acclimating to Jolene's lifestyle.
Wait, who was right?
It was the killers.
Yeah, the killer's just the bright side.
Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine.
I should have known that, but oh well. Okay, now what's the last painting?
So the other one, it looks like it's like this gorgeous, almost biblical, almost like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden scene. No Adam and Eve. I shouldn't have said Adam and Eve. They're not there. Beautiful
Adam
garden
and
like
Eve.
that, though, is what I mean.
Forget about Adam and Eve.
Ignore Adam and Eve. But there is Adam and Eve might be there. There is a large snake coming down out of the tree.
My God, they're naked people there or not.
They're there. There's a large snake coming down out of a tree, and it's like getting down like near the all of these are kind of animated. It gets down near the apple, and it kind of sniffs it, and it turns its nose away, and then it just leaves. And this doesn't have a
slogan,
plaque below it.
Caption.
Okay, I'll see you.
Is this that like Apple song from what's her name where it's like the TikTok dancer? It's like, I split the apple right through the core.
No, I don't know what that one is. So.
Oh goodness.
Oh my God! That's not it.
But I'm gonna let you guys think on that one.
Snake's not an anaconda, is it?
Yeah,
it is.
Anaconda don't.
Anaconda don't want none unless you got.
This.
I thought this one would be pretty easy too. So when it pops open, there's 500 gold inside.
All right.
Oh, it actually was nice.
That's
funny.
So what would you guys like to do?
This is so stupid.
These people are banging on the door like, please let us in.
I'm gonna turn to others. Do we have any idea where my man may have gone? Any
We gotta-
So he went.
Well, we know he went through the Raven door. He went through the Raven door when I saw him.
That's what it was a raven for. Anyway, we have the key for the silver mongers. We'll just go up there. Might as well have a look.
What?
Silvermongers. So he's gonna hold up the key. Silvermongers.
Well,
It's not a mongoose.
It's French, mongoose.
Mongoose. Silver mongoose.
Does Nick know what it like? Does Nick can I roll to see if Nick knows what's on the key?
No, everyone's calling it a mongoose. What it was they didn't know what a mongoose was when they made it, and so it's just like it's a goose, but they gave it fangs, and they just thought that was what a mongoose was.
Like a monster goose.
Yeah,
is that what they were going for?
Like a regular goose.
It's the only lead I've got. I mean, we've ransacked this lower place, so maybe this will take us somewhere.
I love the idea that we're gonna leave this bathroom and all these people are gonna come in. All they're gonna see is like shit ripped off the wall.
There's one last thing I want to do. I want to steal all the toilet paper out of the bathroom.
Oh my God, I love you so much.
This is just mean. All right, you get. There's a lot of toilet paper in here. She was expecting a lot of guests, so there's like you steal like 26 rolls of toilet paper.
Never have enough toilet paper.
We're preparing for the apocalypse.
Oh.
Nick, I like to think Nick is normally like a really goody two shoes, and now he's gotten a tank.
Oh no, it's frozen.
Smoking cigarettes,
rebellion,
stealing.
and he's just going ham.
Yeah,
this is what happens when you.
On Nick.
Dolly's such a good person and such a good influence, but when you're around, when you join this life,
Yeah, I do. I think I blame Garth a little bit too.
Okay, I think we're ready to go.
Okay. All right, we can leave now, and we're gonna like kick open the door and just be like,
Yeah, sorry.
I think
Sorry about the mess. Whew. Do not eat
I think
the chili.
Do not eat the chili. I have a funny story about that, but I'll tell you later.
Oh God!
Real quick, I think Pitby would probably cast, do like just like a prestidigitation, just like sort of make it seem like the bathroom is okay, like there's toilet paper, so people aren't like, hey, wait a minute, catch those guys on the way out.
And then they go to grab it, and it just their hand keeps going through it.
Yeah, but by then we're gone. We're all the way gone, and they might be like, "Oh, I'm so drunk."
Use the nice towels that are all over the floor.
So our
Hold on.
Toilet paper.
You didn't take the towels? Those are some nice towels. Grab those.
Just toilet paper. They're not for long. Not for long, Garth.
Oh, fair.
Those are Egyptian cotton.
Yeah, and now they gotta be.
wipe all their butts on them.
Yep. Now that
You don't know what Egyptian means, but it sounds nice.
Oh, okay. I guess we can just leave.
What's
Shadow doing?
Once they walk out the door and they're all complaining, I'm gonna go, I was waiting next. I'm going to stealth, so it looks like I walk in, but I'm just gonna lock the door and keep walking by and leave it locked.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! It just opened and then it shut again. What? Everyone outside's like cussing and yelling. But did you guys shut that? Did you guys lock that door?
No. You didn't lock it? No.
And they're banging on the door.
No, I said that I was next because I was waiting outside when they were coming up. So.
Oh, we better get upstairs, y'all.
You know, if any of you got to piss, I'm pretty sure Jolene's got a pool around here somewhere.
Just do it wherever.
Where's that fountain in the garden over there?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
There's a bunch of plants.
I was about to say,
there's a bunch of plants over there around that observatory. Over there where that telescope is, there's just plants all around it, too. Give you lots of cover.
So if you can't see anything here, go ahead and switch over to the tactical view.
Oh, thank God, a smaller map.
Yes, I cut up all the other maps. I cut up all the other maps and made them much smaller.
Of course.
And mine's gone back to just being a black screen again.
Tables were erased.
It is ridiculous.
I think I need to put your tokens out before you can see anything.
It is ridiculous how much smoother this runs when that map is not there.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll try not to do that anymore. All right. So you guys get to the top of the stairs, and you arrive in just like a small little foyer. To the right here, there is a locked door, and it says, no, sorry, this door is not locked. This door says servants' quarters, and like there's a little sign also hung up there. Come here and sleep if you need to. This door says do not enter Jolene's bedroom.
Ooh.
Absolutely forbidden.
We should go there.
This room here also says do not enter. Garth, you remember this is the room that you left, you came up to earlier. That was the Jolene's like scarlet fever sickness room when she was young.
Oh, right.
Her convalescence room.
Her convalescence room. That's what it's called. Thank you. This
I like
here
more of an evanescence room now.
An evanescence room. This door right here has a silver mongoose on it, and then there is one more door right here, and it is locked.
Is that
right,
locked
y'all.
with a quotation mark?
Which door do we want to go into first that we're not supposed to go into?
Unlocked. Locked. Do not enter. Locked, do not enter.
Um,
Locked, but no sign.
am I getting any vibes off Jolene's door that it may be enchanted? Can I do like an Arcana check on the door before we touch it or anything?
So if you're wanting to see if it has magic, you're gonna need to do detect magic.
I've got the 1 to detect magic, so I got 3 charges on that.
Yeah. If you want to do 1 to detect magic, and then you can do Arcana to even like find out any more about like the spell too.
Yes, please, because I don't want to touch that door unless
Okay.
we know more about it.
Okay. So you use the wand to detect magic. In this hallway, the only magic you really see is here in the center, coming out of like there's like a little it's almost like a light fixture, so
Okay.
it's kind of obvious that's what the magic is there.
Uh-huh.
And the only other magic you see is the silver mongoose door.
And when I do detect magic, hang on, let me read about detect magic because I think I can actually tell what school it is from. Give me a
Yes.
second.
Silver mongoose is enchantment. And what would just a lot be? Wolf, what would you say?
I think it's enchantment.
Enchantment, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
If it's just
it's
light,
nothing
yeah.
special. This is just a lot here, so whatever school that falls under.
Well, guys, I don't feel any. I'm like you you see him pull out this one and kind of like do like this dainty little motion. Jolene's creepy door, not picking anything up on magic. Silver mongoose door, and I point to it over there, enchanted. So we may want to be careful of that one.
Well, it could just be the enchantment that's keeping us from getting in without the mongoose key. So,
Yeah,
but no. To your point, though, it could be dangerous. Sorry, Shadow, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just agreeing with you. It's probably an enchantment. It's like that raven door downstairs that we couldn't get into.
Yeah.
Well, actually, while I got your attention here, Shadow, I was going to say you're next. What would you like to do? I'll let you make the next decision. What's going on? Where should we go?
Well, I obviously want to go to that door that's locked down here that doesn't have anything on it.
The bottom
This
door
is one
down
we
here?
haven't been in, right? Yeah.
Okay. So this is just a normal door. It's just locked. So I'm going to need the sleight of hand. I think you got advantage on it as well.
Nope.
Oh. You just like
damn.
Like you barely even like. It's really impressive.
Snaps and it just magically opens.
I said I did the Fonzie thing. I'll walk over there and just like tap the wall beside it and toss it.
Something ominous about this room tells you shouldn't go in here alone. Do your friends go with you?
Yeah, I kind of lean around and go, I have this like feeling from the Almighty that we should probably all go in together.
I knew Jesus would
You know
start
what I
talking to
mean.
you. I knew it. I knew you'd feel
know what I mean.
Christ move within you at some point.
Oh my God. Listen, I'm not a believer, but I just feel kind of weird about getting that.
I mean, if that's the same feeling that we had before, and then we had to deal with that. Oh, well, I dealt with whatever that thing's name was. Whatever pieces left of it down there. Yeah, we should probably all go together.
I don't think you did that all by yourself now. Getting a little big for your britches there.
Kind of like giving him a little bit of a look. Does not appreciate.
Did you kill it?
I told you where it was so you could go get it. You didn't know shit. I'm just saying, we're working on a team here, Felix. You ain't the superstar you think you are.
Anyway, can I kill something else now? I'm gonna walk over to that door.
You can go first, by all means.
Let's see what's inside.
So you guys heading on in?
First. Yeah,
that was stealth, so I haven't been.
Are we rolling stealth to go in, or?
Well, so you're gonna hide? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I wanna stealth so if something attacks, I'll have advantage on it.
Okay. If you guys would like to hide before you go in, you can, and try to like sneak in.
I mean,
I'll
I
allow
guess it's
that.
worth a shot, like to roll. to
Yeah,
see
may as well.
I'll allow it. You got to get at
I am
least
not
15.
sneaky.
Whoa, Pidby.
Oh damn! Oh
Oh,
damn!
natural 20!
Way.
I am not sneaky. I'm using a bardic on myself just in case.
Please let Felix
You can
get
be
one
the
shot.
distraction.
Please.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be the distraction instead of like trying to be stealthy. I'm just gonna like kick the door down after they've all gone in.
Rainbow sparkles immediately as soon as you
There's
open the
sweet
door.
baby Jesus. Please let Felix get what's coming to him. Amen.
I'm not even gonna waste my bardic on that. Because
Probably
I don't
not
think a
worth it.
D8 would not be able to make me pass.
How would surprise work here? What do you think, Wolf? I don't think they'd be surprised if some of your.
Yeah, I mean, if they noticed at least one of us coming in, I don't think they'd be surprised.
Okay. I just didn't want to be unfair. I want to make sure you agree. All right, cool. All right. You're coming into a room. As soon as you enter, this room is empty and it only has some columns around. There is the room is almost like it's set up to be like a dance studio or something. Out of nowhere, a creature falls from the ceiling, and she's wearing this like red hood around her head, and she has her arms are moving so quickly that it looks like she's got 6 arms. And she's holding a whip in each. So it looks like she's holding 6 whips as she's whipping around like this, but she's actually only got 2 arms. She's just fast. And she's doing these cool ass like front flips and back flips and whips all around.
Can I pull out a gun and shoot her Indiana Jones style?
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
This is one we wanted to recruit. This is one we wanted to recruit for her obvious talents.
Oh yeah. That's right. Felix doesn't get it.
She shows off her moves. She's doing like a bunch of back flips, flipping around, doing cool spins, doing whipping, and just going all over the place. And then she finally like lands, and she leans out and does this. I need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm gonna throw her a gold piece because he doesn't realize he's attacking them. He thinks she is a professionally hired dominatrix who's got very good moves, and he's impressed.
Hey, this is the time when you use that green paper. That's gonna come in handy here, Nick.
You can roll. You can throw her a gold piece. Ooh, and when you do, she whips it, and the gold piece gets cut in half in the air.
Oh,
and it lands on the ground.
That was cool.
It was too hot.
Content warning. Everybody's turned on. I'm like, this is not what I intended from this.
Oh man, I might have to step away for a minute. Excuse me. Hold on. I'm gonna need that cigarette.
For this
All right, everybody needs to roll initiative.
Felix is like, I am a gay man, but I am very confused right now.
How do we know that? Is that just Dex? Is that it?
I rolled an 18.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, D&D
I rolled a 10.
11.
5.
I am missing Pidby and
18 for Pidby.
I rolled a 10.
And I'm missing 6 for Shadow. All right. So
I love this remix.
Tactical mode if you have not. Vino is going to start off the fight. She's coming first. Pidby, you're coming behind that. Then Felix, then Nick, then Shadow, then Garth. So Vino, she's going to come forward, and she doesn't just walk. She's too extra for that. She does cool ass front flips and then it almost seems like she disappears from reality and reappears right in front of her. It's not very far, but she does just like zip forward, almost like a displacer beast a bit.
That's
and
cool.
she gets right here. She comes right up in front of. Sorry. She comes.
Hey, sync the tactical
right
mode.
Here. I'm sorry.
Sync the tactical mode for the stream. There you go.
That work?
Perfect.
Okay. So she comes up to right here, and she's going to make 2 whip attacks. And she's going to do one on Felix, and then one on Nick. The one for Felix is going to be a 26 for the hit.
Ooh,
Damn.
shit.
Nah. Yeah, of course. I don't even think Felix reacts. I think he's just too horny for this. He's just like, I'm into this.
The damage is 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to whip Garth for
You said Nick.
24. Oh, sorry, Nick for 24.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's going to get you for 20 slashing damage. And then she's going to do what's called Coccyx Breaker. Where she just her whips are wrapped around both your all's ankles. I need you to give me a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Let me do it.
Either one.
Hang on.
18.
Nice.
Hang on. Give me a second.
Can we... This is purely flavor, but like for Felix, whenever he passes a dex save, whether it's like dodging out of the way or something, like Gregory like puts his hand around the whip to stop it wrapping around, or like pushes him out of the way. He can't dodge for shit.
Yeah.
But it's Gregory dodging for him. I just think that'd be cool little flavor.
I like that.
I'm gonna use a lucky point if I can to re-roll that because I really don't want to have 6 be my.
Yep, go for it. Pibby, you'll be going next.
Oh, I got 7.
Oh.
So, Nick, your feet are pulled out from under you, and you're pulled closer to her. Right here. And then she's going to use a bonus action called No Mercy.
Ooh.
You've got to do another dexterity saving throw.
Both or just Nick?
No, just it's only her. It's only her.
Oh, Nick!
That's a. Did you just
I
roll a
got
7?
I got my natural 20 earlier, and that was my luck.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? This is a great time for this. I rolled my special dice, the ones I can replace with another dice. Any attack roll, saving roll, or ability check. So I rolled a 16 and so I'm going in a 17. That would help, right? That would pass you, right?
Yes, the DC is 17, so.
Yeah, so I'm
going
to replace that with that. So that didn't work.
You can use the 16 if you'd rather to keep the 17, just because that she's got the +3, so it would still work.
Yeah.
Wait, let's do the 16. We'll save the 17 for if we really need it.
All right. So, you save, but you are still prone on the ground, and she's doing an ability called No Mercy, where she just whips while you're laying on the ground in front of her. And so you're able. You got this dexterity saving throw. You succeeded, but you're still gonna take 6 slashing damage. You still got hit once or twice in there.
I only have 1 point, so I don't know if I'm up. I think I don't.
You're still up with 1 point of life. You're still up. But with that, it is Pidby's turn. So that's as bad as Vino is. So
that was dangerous.
Oh yeah, she a baddie, all right.
These are all balanced around what the DMG says.
The new one?
The new monster manual in DMG. So
then we're gonna see how it goes.
Yep. If y'all die, it's not Ravnock's fault.
I love it. Hibby is going to look at her and say, knowing when to quit is probably very important. Oh, wait, not that one. Sorry. Genius sometimes consists of knowing when to stop. And they're going to cast Mind Silver. Intelligence saving throw 13 or higher.
Fail.
Excellent.
Fail bad.
So, you're going to take 8 damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw you have to make.
Okay.
So, we got a lot of magic users. So
try to help me remember that.
Yep.
Try to help me remember that. All right. You got anything else?
I think that's all I can do for now.
I'll say you're a wizard and warlock, right? They don't really have much going on for bonus actions. All right, then we're on to Felix. Nick, you'll be up after Felix.
Yes. So for my bonus first, I'm just gonna kind of like lean over, and I'm just gonna put my hand on Nick's shoulder, just give you a little tap, and say, "Hey, no, good luck, good try next time. I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration as my bonus, and then I am going to move. Can I move? You can move through people? No, you can't move through people, can you?
You can move through allies.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Yeah, because the idea is you would let them by, but I don't know if I would.
Just gonna move you out of the way. I'm gonna move out of the way into the corner. Too many
bards around here.
And then I'm going to look at Vino and just give her a little wink as I start to play the violin and slow down the strings. And I'm going to cast slow on her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which is a wisdom saving throw, and you do have to minus a 1d4 from that as well.
Yes.
It's going to be 18 minus...
DC is 17.
Yes.
They got minus 3, so we got 15.
They fail, thank God.
Yeah, Pitby.
So it doesn't do any damage. It doesn't do any damage.
It's a bonus action, right?
A lot of shit happens. So you have a -2 to your AC and dexterity saving throw. You can't take reactions. On your turn, you can take either an action or a bonus. You can't do both. And you only make one attack if you make an attack action. And if you decide to do any spell with a somatic component, there is a 25% chance you fail because you're moving too slowly.
I'm the worst person in the world. I shouldn't have let you describe this. She's going to use one of her legendary reactions. I'm sorry. I should have just not let you describe it. I apologize.
Too late now.
I'll do that quicker next time. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you a question.
Slow on Ravnock.
Yeah, somebody cast slow on Ravnock.
Let me ask you a question.
Shit, Detroit.
It'd be the thing that you did. Did you bane it? Did you bane her, or was that like a one-off thing?
It's a one-off thing. Let me read it out so we can make sure, because maybe I'm a dummy. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
One, I think.
That helps me. Thank you.
At least you burned through one legendary resistance.
Nah, don't talk to you, Raph. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Your turn, Felix.
Yes.
All right. Nick, it is your
You
turn.
felt so good about yourself. You look over, Garth's just lit a cigarette and he's just looking at you with this shit-eating grin on his face, like, that not-go-lucky plan?
What I understand, since I'm prone, my whole action's getting up, right? And then
half your movement.
No. You only have to spend your movement. The only thing is, you just can't move. You can stand up, still get action, bonus action, all of it.
Did they change that?
I'm gonna
Because it was
stand
just
up,
half
and
your
I'm
movement.
gonna immediately blast her with lightning bolt.
I think prone takes all your movement now, but hold on, I might be wrong.
I'm not gonna move, most likely, anyway, because I can't risk an opportunity attack. But
That's fair.
basically, I want to stand up, and we're casting lightning bolt on her.
I am liking this song.
Oh, it's sick, hey.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it takes half just because I don't know for sure. But yes, I'm sorry. What would you like to do?
Stand up, hit her with lightning bolt.
All right.
And then once we hit her with lightning bolt, I'm gonna use my Misty Step ability to move away with her without taking it's a bonus action. So I'm gonna move 30 feet as far as possible away from her after attacking.
Is that a save or a hit roll? For
it is a 13 save, but she still takes damage. She'll still take half damage on a failed save.
What kind of save?
Dexterity save.
Oh! She don't save.
Oh, we're gonna cast lightning bolt at full strength then. Hang on.
Oh God.
By the way, it is still half your movement.
33 damage.
Holy shit!
Nice. This gets a nice scream out of her.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm gonna teleport 30 feet in the complete opposite direction from her as far as possible.
Must be so weird for her being the one to scream that. Never mind.
That's pretty good.
Oh, Nick, you are so the target now. All right.
You really want to kill me, damn.
Up next is Shadow, then Garth.
Hey, did we move me?
Where did you want to move? I'm sorry.
30 feet in the furthest possible direction from her.
This is there you go. This top corner over here.
That's as far as I can get from her.
Yep. And
all right, so as a bonus action, I am going to pull up my sleeves, and you see that there's these black tattoos that glow and kind of come to life, and gonna kind of move over my hands. And then I'm going to use Unarmed Strike. So I'm using Eldritch Claw tattoo, so I can hit her from 15 feet away using Unarmed Strikes. And each one, and I'm empowering it, so it using a focus point, so it'll do a d6 damage extra for every hit I make. So here's the hitting her.
So this column, I'll need you to at least move to here, because this column is in the way. You see what I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see what's going on, but I can step up there. That's fine.
Yeah, I put in a bug report, by the way, for the map. It's showing up on streamer mode, but for some reason I can't see it either in Alchemy.
Yeah,
so I'll put in a bug report.
So the attack is 20. That's gonna hit. The damage is 17. What kind of damage is it?
Magical bludgeoning.
Strike. That's bludgeoning. So she's gonna take the 17. She's taking the full 17.
Okay, and then the second one.
Oh.
That's a miss.
That's not good.
Yep. So that'll miss.
Alright, and I will move now about right there.
Alright, so she's now bloodied. And so she's going to take a legendary action. And she's going to this is where it gets Quentin Tarantino-y. She's going to stand up on her feet and hold the whips with, or sorry, stand up on her hands and hold the whips with her feet
Ugh.
and start spinning in circles. Thank you. And start spinning in circles, and she's going to create these tornadoes all throughout the room, and it's going to hit the whole room. Everybody has to give me a dexterity saving throw.
You do have a bardic, Nick, but I don't know if that's going to do much.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
Nick
Let's
don't
go.
need it.
it's a 15, so Garth passes.
Dexterity.
Debbie passes.
Yeah.
Nick passes.
I'm saying, I'm
Felix?
seeing if I can do anything for myself. I don't think that I can. I don't think that I can. Oh well, I'll just take it.
It's going to do 22 slashing damage,
Oh.
so it'll be 11 to everybody that saved.
Oh, I'm dead.
Ooh, that's not very good.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm
Down?
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't have anything for that. I'm down.
yeah, I'm down.
That ain't so good.
This one was aimed up towards the high end of hard, so
We
I'll
got
back
this.
off.
We
I'll
got
back off
this.
a little on y'all. if I
No,
need to.
we got this.
I ain't
Don't
out
you?
to kill you this early. I want to finish this one.
Come on, we got this. It ain't
You
over
want
yet.
to finish
And I
this
don't hate any of these characters besides Felix.
Valid.
All right. Next up, we got Garth.
Has Pitby had a turn yet?
Yes,
Or
Pippi went
sh-
second. We
Okay.
just haven't been back around.
Okay. So I'm last.
That was a
Perfect.
legendary action that she did that. Well, that was her bloodied action. She did.
No. I know. I was just trying to figure out the initiative order. Okay.
Wait, can I use a reaction to her attacking me?
Yeah. Is it a rogue thing?
Yeah.
Half the
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
No,
Yeah, you
no,
can-
it's hellish rebuke.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
So-
you can do that.
When she hits
Is there a
me, I
save or
use
is it a hit?
hellish. It's a save.
What kind of save?
Let me see. Dex 14.
She's going to pass. She got 23.
Okay,
Oof.
she takes half damage anyway.
Oh wait, no, it's an attack.
No, it's not an
No.
attack. I just didn't put it in right.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't put the action in right.
Okay,
So-
so she's going to take half of 17, so it's 8.
Okay. I'm going to run this way and kind of gently just kind of push Pidby out of the way. While I'm kind of pushing her, I kind of pat her on the back. You got this. Go give him one of your motivational pep talks,
got
but
this.
the other way around. Get the bad ones, and then I'll run through. I'll run over to Nick.
Motivational pep talk.
Yeah. I'll run over to Nick, and I am going to use one charge from my steel guitar, and then I'll do a cure wounds. So it's 1d4, 1d8 plus 4. Where is it? Oh yeah, I'll just roll a d8 and we'll add 4 to it. I forgot to move it over since it was in an item. So 11.
11. Okay, thank God. Wow.
And Pidby, you have this little moat of potential just kind of floating around you. So when you use it, just let me know, because there's an additional effect. I'll remind you of it when it comes around.
No,
We
Pibby's
love a
always got a
motive.
motive potential.
That'll be it for me.
Who's people still down?
Yep, I'm
just
down.
Felix.
Does she want to permanently take me out of this plane of existence?
She can't, because she can only hit you twice. But she's probably gonna try. No,
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
don't know.
It's
probably
D&D.
gonna try.
It's
Yeah.
D&D. I
She's
don't
gonna give it a
care.
try. Uh,
Because the slow didn't go off, so she can do like all of her shit if she wants to.
Yeah,
the
slow
first
would have
one
been.
was First one was 14. Second one was 22.
They have advantage, and melee's auto crit.
So the first one's 22. The
But
second
it's not
one
melee
Oh,
because it's
the-
using
the-
a whip, isn't it?
it is it is considered
still
melee.
melee? Yep.
However, the advantage actually helped you. The first hit was a 22. The second hit was a 12. Does the 12
I
hit you?
don't. Yeah, 12 still hits.
Instead of taking 2, he made this.
Aw.
He made the second roll an advantage for the first. Is what he was saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, right.
So then he
Anyway,
rolled lower.
So it actually made my second roll lower, but it still hits.
Yeah.
I
All good.
think.
Okay.
I think that kills you, though.
Does it kill me?
No,
Oh,
no, it only does 2.
I think melees count as crits, right? It doesn't.
It's an automatic crit if he encounters 2 failed saves.
So you just did 4.
yeah. So I'm dead.
Oh fuck! I didn't want to do that.
No,
Oh,
it's
baby.
D&D. Who cares?
Oh,
Like that's
baby
what the heist
Jesus.
was. You said that these were dangerous, so take advantage of that. I mean, let's be real. I killed off Lando early in my campaign. I think this is just fair, to be honest.
I just
We
feel
also-
so guilty. I didn't know how guilty I would feel about
You know what?
Sorry.
You know what'll make you feel less
D&D.
guilty?
Fine.
You know what'll make you feel less guilty? Describing it in a really cool way.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like
Explain the
those
gruesome
guys.
death.
She sends out her whip, and the first one kind of like whips you across the face while you're laying there on the ground. And then the second one, when she comes down, she aims perfectly right for your throat. And she whips right across your throat.
Cool. Fair for the second one to be around the throat because Felix probably moaned when she hit him the first time.
This is why she killed you.
Yeah. 100%.
He probably muttered, "Harder, baby."
No, it's just a very like harder.
Well, since he's down, she's not close enough to do her like full action thing. So
fine
that's
with
going
that.
to be the end of her turn. Up next, we got Pibby.
And you have
These eyes are gonna flash red. And they're gonna say, "Revenge is a kind of wild justice." And gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
do it.
Actually, Firebolt. Firebolt's a little bit more powerful right now. So does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit.
All right, I'm gonna
But you're
change that
mega
then to
close.
this.
Wait, doesn't she
I'm
have a
gonna-
moat of
You have
something?
Bardic. Yeah,
You have your
the
Bardic.
Oh yeah, you got the moat.
Oh, cool. What's Bardic? What do I do?
So let me just read this to you. It's going to be a D8, I believe, on the roll. Let me
You don't
find
have
it.
to roll it. All you need is one more to hit, so you don't need to roll it.
Well, hold on. Okay,
Excellent.
it's an attack roll you're doing, though, right? Mode of potential. When you use a Bardic Inspiration dice, you target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Con saving throw, DC 15, or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die. So you should
she
roll
needs
it.
to roll.
Yeah.
Ignore that because I accidentally rolled it in the wrong place, but it was still gonna hit anyways. Cool. So that's gonna be 14 fire damage, and then am I doing a thunder?
Roll a D8.
Roll the D8.
Yeah.
D8. Ba-da.
Nice.
So 6. So, like, as your firebolt hits, there's also this big explosion as the moat that was traveling with it bursts. I did damage.
Felix gets tossed a little
that's-
harder into the wall.
20 total damage on that.
So there's 6 extra damage. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What
that's
kind?
20 total damage.
That's thunder, the extra damage.
Bitch.
All right. Next up's Felix. Oh, whoop. Next up's Nick.
Not anymore.
Next up's Nick.
Hang on, wait. Let me roll a death saving, and I'm dead.
And I'm dead.
Before I roll, I want to.
All right.
Because okay, so typically my spell casting modifier is +7 for like I have chromatic orb and it's only showing up as +5, but I think D&D is not applying it right because it's an evocation savant because I'm getting a +2 from the War of One Mage I have because all my other spells are +7. So I want to ask y'all because I don't know why it would be +5 when all my
I'd say go ahead and just roll one of your +7 spells anyway for now, and we'll look into it.
Yeah, okay, I think I might have an idea. We can look into it in a minute.
I'm gonna roll Shocking Grasp, and then I have a Bardic also on top that Felix gave me, unless it's gone because Felix died. I don't know how that works.
Well,
I'd say there's a little glimmer of his magic sticking around.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna roll.
Bardic doesn't necessarily say that it goes away upon the character's death. So
sure.
Because I think we had this conversation for Kupo Quest on Monday night. We were talking about gift.
I'm gonna roll like a chromatic orb so that it rolls correctly, but it will be sorry, I rolled Shocking Grasp, but it will actually be plus. So it's 13 to attack, and then I need to roll the Bardic, which is +8, right?
It's gonna miss.
1d8.
Well, she's got the Bardic.
The Bardic is
You need to roll high on the Bardic.
So you need to get at least 4 on your Bardic.
Okay, let me see. Hang on.
You got this.
Come on, Felix influence. Felix's influence.
Just a
We're
D8.
1 to 3.
This one's for Felix.
A 1 to 3. Come on. Just like Felix. Absolutely fucking hopeless. Let's go.
Oh!
Nope, that one's gonna miss.
I am not even mad. That's fucking funny.
Never.
Nick, I don't think you have any bonus actions, really, do you?
I love this game. This game's fucking great.
The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of my last lucky to cast. I'm gonna when a creature rolls a d20 for an attack roll against you, you can spend 1 luck point to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Can't you spend the luck point to reroll that attack too, though?
Can I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was only for checks.
I'd do that.
So you'll need at least 15 to hit because you got the 2 on the Bardic, so you need at least 15 to hit.
Okay, so let me roll it again. I'm just gonna use Shocking Grasp again to see if it goes.
Mm-hmm.
It does not.
Felix, you bastard.
All right. I'm glad he's dead. What do you guys think?
It doesn't pose well for our Oops All Bards episode that we were gonna do.
Could be a different part.
How do you feel about Felix dying? Leave it in the comments.
I just got one word. I just got one thing to say. That's the way the Lord works, right there. That's almost.
Oh my God! Stop this. Okay, next up is Shadow, and then after that's Garth.
The righteous hath smote the wicked.
She's not looking too good, guys. You're close.
Okay.
The only
I'm gonna
thing
move up
he
here.
can do is vomit a little blood on the floor. Like that's all he does. He tries to.
Hey, I got you. I got you. It's all right.
He's clinging to Garth. Like he's not doing hot.
Hand him a cigarette.
I'll take the one I'm smoking to give it to him.
Light him a cigarette.
I should probably leave. All I'm making is jokes.
No, stick around.
You're like, they're looking pretty bloody. Immediately, I was like, so it's Felix.
We love having you here when you're dead.
Your body getting blasted against the wall even more.
You died twice this week, right? Didn't you die in Football Quest?
No.
Hey.
Or did you come back? Or did we stop that from happening?
No, I went down. I nearly died. If I hadn't passed, I would have, but I nearly died. I went down.
Okay.
But I am officially the person on the Wolfkin's TTRPG that has lost the most characters, and that's pretty iconic.
You are.
Okay, Jannsik, how is Shadow doing?
Yep. Come on, Shadow. What's
Okay,
up?
so Shadow's going to move right up here, and I'm going to do unarmed strikes, and they're all empowered. So let's hope they hit.
Unarmed strikes. You need at least 15 feet, right?
Yeah, he's 15
Yeah,
feet
I'm
away.
15 feet.
Oh, I can't count. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. You hit.
So that one
and it's gonna
hit.
deal 15, and that's bludgeoning,
15.
right?
Bludgeoning, and well, most of it's bludgeoning. 9 bludgeoning and 6 force. If it makes a difference.
She is not looking good. You get a second attack, don't you?
No, more than that. I assume a 10 is going to miss.
It's going to miss, though.
Okay, and I'm using Flurry of Blows, so I get 2 more attacks.
Ooh, I like that. I like the monk.
Oh,
I like the month too, but people made me feel bad after I played mine.
Oh, thank God.
There we go.
There we go.
There we fucking go. 20 damage.
20 damage.
Dumb joke, but I'll keep my joke away from this one.
So you're gonna go up with your Fury of Blows, and you're going to defeat her.
Yeah.
What's it look like? Tell me about it.
So I'm going to step forward, and shadowy claws are coming out and just ripping into her, and the last one just grab her and slam her head to the floor and wait for her to rise again. And it doesn't happen.
That's cool.
So I run over to Felix.
She's laying in the floor, and you know how I said her arms were moving so fast it looked like she had 3? She starts like twitching and moving so quickly that it looks like there's multiple limbs, she's got multiple heads, and then suddenly she explodes.
Diablo.
Just like Verdant did downstairs, and there's like
confetti
and stuff like that. And sitting underneath her where she exploded is a sack. 3. There's there's a little sack. There's 3 weapons lying there, and a little pile of gems.
And as she explodes, you hear the thump as Felix's body is thrown once more.
Does anybody? Can anybody do Revivify? Can anyone do Revivify?
Out of Felix.
Felix explodes into loot.
I can't.
Unless we magically get a scroll or something that Nick can learn in the next 10 minutes.
That ain't my forte.
So, as your DM, you might have a chance of saving Felix.
That's okay.
There are.
I'll eulogize him just real quick.
There are very powerful people here, is all I'm saying. This is a party of the richest, most powerful people in Baldur's Gate / Johnson City.
Fucking Johnson City.
Nick is gonna kind of like stagger over, and he's just like, "We need to hide his body.
We need to find someone to help him."
Yes, but first we need to hide him so that we can keep him fresh somewhere. They'll throw him out in the garbage otherwise. That's how rich people are.
I mean, we only got a couple minutes too. I mean, unless somebody can like, I don't know, keep his corpse cold.
Can we put him in my bag of holding?
Can we? Okay, I know that this is DM discretion. I don't think you can put bodies in there. However, I did let one of my players, who is a genie, put a body into the book. So this is DM discretion.
Well, I know you can't breathe in there, but you're a corpse. You're not really a...
yeah, I don't think I need to worry about breathing, okay? Like...
You can do that.
Hey, before you do anything with that body...
If you want to try to save him, you got to do it kind of quick.
Okay.
Just because you've got 1 minute for Revivify. Like, how long is it for Raised Head? Just a couple days. And then you got to do some crazy powerful shit after that.
Yeah, Revivify is out. We don't have that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're probably not getting that.
Nick is gonna cast prestidigitation just to clean him up a little bit, and then he's gonna try to wrap Felix's coat around him a little bit, and then kind of slide him into the bag. Like he's gonna put Dolly's bag at his feet and kind of pull him up.
Before you put him in there, just one thing. I just want to say, I feel we should say some words for Felix, who fell here today. Anybody want to go? Nope. All right. Well, I'm gonna bend down, and I'm just gonna slowly just take the beer staff that he had, just slide it away.
I thought you had it. I didn't even have it. I didn't even say that I took it or anything.
And then you kept making jokes like you weren't going to give it to me. So I assumed you were keeping it from Garth.
Okay, well, gaslight dead guy. I see how it is.
I'm gonna kind of.
Shadow really likes Felix music, so Shadow's gonna run outside and run downstairs and say, "Is there a healer in the house?"
Hey! Before you do that, don't go. I don't really think we need to announce that we've been around, going around killing people, having fights throughout the mansion. We don't need to make that known.
Look, we were attacked.
Just bring it out the hallway.
Just
bring it out the hallway.
Listen, we were attacked by somebody working for Jolene at Jolene's party. We're murdering people that work for Jolene while we're trying to steal Jolene's.
Not murder if it's self-defense.
She ain't gonna see it that way.
I feel like Shadow just went and did this anyway.
Yeah, I think he's already.
I think me and Nick are just arguing while he's gone. While they're gone.
Henry's just gonna look down and go, "Grief is the hardest journey we'll ever walk."
Ravdoc, I have just sent you a DM. Please keep it to yourself in silence for story reasons.
Okay.
While I know Shadow ran off, but I do want to go see what's in the bag that Bino dropped, and what weapons are there.
All right. So, Shadow, really quickly, go ahead and either give me a performance or persuasion roll. Either one's going to be you trying to get someone's attention to try to come save Felix.
Both of these are bad.
Let's see, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. When you go to the bag, you open the bag, and inside is 5,000 gold. Among those gems are 1 diamond worth 1,000 gold, a ruby worth 500 gold, and an emerald worth 500 gold. There's also a rapier +1, a dagger +1, and a great axe +2.
Ooh. Buzzcat, anyone?
I'm gonna shovel him down in the bag and try to carefully avoid Felix while I do it. Sorry. You kind of see me say into my bag. Sorry.
Just drops it in. Next time you pull out Felix, he's got a dagger out of the corner of his head or something.
And then I'm gonna kind of Nick is still staggered. He's not looking good. He's pretty bruised up. He's pretty fucked up. He's gonna go down the staircase after Shadow, and you can see he's looking real bad. He looks physically beat up, and he's and he kind of is just gonna go up to Shadow and grab her arm. But clearly people can see Nick looks bad. So does that lead any credence to Shadow's performance?
I probably would have followed Nick, by the way, just to help him down the stairs.
Of course you would have.
What's that supposed to mean?
Really, because Shadow had already ran downstairs and hollered for help. You guys were still upstairs arguing, and then you went inside to look for stuff. This has all already happened.
Okay.
Shadow, you got no attention for asking for help. People just kind of stared at you weirdly.
You said
Nick is gonna pull out the emerald worth 500, and he's gonna give a sharp whistle, and he's gonna say, "This goes to someone who can bring me the best doctor."
Give me a persuasion. Ooh. Or give me persuasion, and you can have it at advantage. Sure.
Okay, hang on. Give me a second.
At this point, you should have held out the toilet paper.
There's a man.
Probably giving you advantage.
There's a man with the buttons on his shirt are off by 2. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's 2 buttons on this side are off, but this one's buttoned to the top button here, and it's like that all the way down. And then it's kind of like he comes up to you and he's stumbling. He's like, "I'm a doctor. What do you need?" And he like stumbles into a wall. "What do you need done, huh?" "I'm doctor. I can do doctor stuff."
What kind of doctor is you?
General.
A general doctor.
Can you
pediatrician.
Look, not that I don't trust you, but can you just maybe do something about my friend here? Look, they're kind of beat up. You see, I mean, they got bloody lip there and a little bit of black eye. Can you help my friend Nick here?
He leans over at Nick. He holds Nick on the shoulders and he looks at it and he's like, "You look great. You can do anything you put yourself to."
All right, that's enough.
Like, and I'll hard enough to like leave more bruises on you.
Push him away. Yeah,
Nick's
I don't think he's gonna
gonna
help us. Oh.
He's not a doctor. He's a psychic. Ah, Christ. Fucking useless.
Oh, great.
He's a fucking therapist. Christ.
I am going to say that this is where we're going to pause it for this week.
Oh.
We'll pick it up next week. You guys, Psychic will, Felix will still have only been dead for just a couple minutes when we pick back up next week. So,
sure.
See what happens.
I just want to say, when I prayed to sweet baby Jesus, this is not what I intended, but I ain't mad about it.
Bullshit. Yeah.
God works in mysterious ways.
I like how I was like, "I don't want to. Please don't make me." And then I did it, and I was like, "Wait, no, I did. Oh no!"
Is that the first time you've killed a player?
Yeah, you fucking murderer. Oh my god.
No. Well, but I don't think it counts on the other ones because we were playing Tomb of Horrors. And I don't think that counts because that's just cheap ass tricks that were lame.
Sure. Speaking of cheap, I mean, you get to the point, you feel bad now, and then you get to the point to where you subtle cast power word kill. And then it's
Nobody knows who murdered that dude. Oh well.
It was great. Awesome. This was funny. This was like the palate cleanser I needed for this week. It's been a weird week. Great songs. I like your music selection. We're like the richest people in Tennessee now, by far, I think. Except maybe Dolly herself. And
honestly, thank God we've gotten some diamonds because I think those are a required component for
they are
like bringing the dead.
Yeah, you need.
And I think we need like 1,000 for the second tier because Revivify's out now. I think we need Raise Dead or something, and I think we need more than 500. I know that.
Yeah, none of you can cast. Well, I don't even think any of you can cast Revivify.
Jannsik was muted.
Learn it, and I can change out my spells on a short rest if it's +1 or above spell, but I'd have to read the spell to learn it, basically.
I still think if you guys want to really, really want to get Felix up, your best bet is to ask people at the party.
Yeah.
I mean,
you just had some bad rolls.
I don't want to disturb anybody. I mean, they're having fun, and I mean, this is kind of an inconvenience.
Do not knock my 18 performance roll or persuasion roll.
Damn.
That is without a modifier. I got very lucky there.
Wolf already mocked it. Did you hear me? You did the 18, and he was like, the doctor come over. He didn't even think of Felix. His first thought was, yeah, my friend here is pretty bruised right now. Can you check her out?
There's two.
There's far more like attached to Nick.
There's two reasons. One, yes,
because you were dating, right?
In my head, Garth is more attached to Nick and is very concerned about Nick's well-being. Two, I was actually trying to see if he was an actual cleric, because if he could have like cure wounds, it'd be like, okay, you're not you're not full of shit. I wanted a free heal out of it for my buddy Nick. We're just friends. Maybe roommates one day. I don't know, but we're just friends right now.
They're forming a colleagueship in Nick's mind.
A colleagueship. That's what it is.
Which is the highest honor he can give someone. His colleague. My colleague and my equal.
Yeah, exactly. Partner one day, maybe.
Fucking being a colleague. Like, he walks in, like, shirt undone, cigarette, beer in one hand, and Nick, this, like, prim little librarian in a grandpa sweater and slippers.
Also cigarette, though.
Yeah.
Odd couple.
But you're more like cigarette with, like, the, like a little, like, what are those called? Visors? And you're counting money?
Yeah.
No. Nick is this far from having a cigarette holder, like a lady's cigarette holder.
I love it.
Oh, like Shadows. Shadow has that.
Yeah.
Oh, you do, yeah. Don't forget about my new beer staff.
In fact, he picked that up from Shadow now. He thought it was so classy. He got the cigarettes from Garth, and then he saw Shadow do that, and he's picking up habits left and right.
I love watching Nick get slowly corrupted by this party. They were so innocent.
He is literally right now. He's not even in his grandpa sweater. He's in a black and gold, like, extravagant suit with a crown on. Like, he's literally got an Elrond, like, tiara on.
Oh, forgot about that.
Sounds like y'all are going to be. Sounds like y'all are going to be regulars at the Rusty Spur soon.
Hey, that's a good place.
It definitely is.
I liked it. I mean, it's a nice place. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
If you guys would like to know this real quick, Pidby dealt 28 damage, Nick dealt 33, and Shadow dealt 60.
Damn. Hey, hold up now. I get credit for 4 of Pidby's because of my bardic inspiration.
And all that damage is great, but Felix did the most damage to the wall next to him, so clearly he's the best.
All right. Okay. Look,
Felix took the most damage, so
I'm just saying.
And
I
tried to make Shadow a little bit more damage, since I knew that you had plenty of like charisma stuff, and so I kind of wanted to do some like sneaky and be able to do some damage. So
we need
she's
that.
kind of along like some sort of thing.
Well, now let's talk about who did the most healing, right? Who did that? All right.
In the campaign,
if you all want those stats, you got to do them yourself.
11.
Nick gave you 17 last time, right? With his cure wins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, but different episodes doesn't count.
I was about to say, I'm waiting for Wolf to be like, yeah, but that was last session, so yeah.
Yeah. You got to be quicker than that. All right, so thank you all for watching this incredibly fun episode of Golden Vault. My God, this was a blast.
This episode was to die for.
Oh,
sorry, I'll stop.
I would say you should give him punspiration, but what's he gonna do with it? Like, really? Take it to his grave.
His next character gets punspiration.
Okay, that's
Let's
fair.
Go.
All right, we got one more stream this week. We've got Dragonbane tomorrow, and then then that's it for me for the week. Quick programming announcement: we are back to doing Kupo Quest original full time for a little bit. The Final Fantasy 14 tabletop RPG actual book's coming out next week, so we're just gonna pause and wait till that comes out. So Monday's back to being just normal Kupo Quest, and we'll be back here next Wednesday to. Did we even get in the room we were looking for? Well, we'll finally probably go to that mongoose room.
I need to catch up with you guys. I haven't watched it so long.
You should like and comment on everything. It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I'll just like and comment even if I don't watch. I'll just like make up something random and pretend and just make it seem like I watched.
That's okay.
Like, I loved that part where you did this.
Just pick a random part in the episode, say something. It helps. Believe me. It helps. In fact, all of you do that.
Literally last night, I didn't even watch any of them, but last night you would have gotten so many notifications because I liked like 40 of the videos, just one after the other. I was like...
So this is more for my players also, but like and comment. It helps the algorithm. YouTube likes to see that stuff. Okay, so I
try to always like. I don't always comment.
I put in a moderate amount of work. Just throw me a like, people. Anyway, we do have a Discord if you want to join that and see some of the other crazy, silly shit we talk about between sessions. And then the Patreon. We've got some stuff up on the Patreon, behind the scenes episodes and stuff like that. Worth checking out. So those links are all in the description below. And blah blah blah. I think that's it. You got a comment? You got a question for us, Killer?
Yeah, it was, what do you think the cost of a ruby is?
Oh, that's right. That's right. See,
That's right.
that's the question that you all need to be answering for me every week.
Yeah.
Takes like 5 seconds, players. Wait, I'm a player in this one.
Actually,
and DM.
you know what? We need to play a game where every episode there needs to be comments about how did Rab not get the rules wrong. Do it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Isn't that why we're doing Golden Vault though?
We're doing Golden Vault. Yeah, I thought we were doing that to teach you the rules. That's not what this is.
I love you, Rabdog.
We should have.
There's new rules, bitches. Okay.
We should have named this Ravnock Learns to DM. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Ravnock's a good DM.
Yeah. Thank you, Bubbles. Thank you.
You're a good DM.
Anyway.
And Felix, you are a shit character.
Oh yeah, Felix
like
turned out to be a cunt, and I was fine with that.
I'm gonna do the Kellen thing though and tell you psychic. I still love you. But I'm
Yeah,
glad
right,
Felix is dead. All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a great night. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.